Assalamualaikum, and today we are going to show you how to convert from the 32-bit IEEE to the decimal format. Okay, so let's say here we have this 32-bit IEEE and we want to convert it into the decimal, which is 1 point something times 2 to the power of exponential. Okay, so the first step is you have to separate the 32 bits number into 3 parts, which is the sign bit, the exponential, and the mantissa. So I believe that if you have already watched the first part of the video, which is to convert from decimal to IEEE, you should know that the S is the first bit and it represents the sign of the decimal. So let's say here in this example we have the 0, so the sign bit is the 0. Okay, and the next one is the exponential, and it is the 8 bits after the sign bit. So in this case we have the 10000001, and the last one is the mantissa. The mantissa is the last 33 bits here. Okay, and after this you will have to go through 3 steps, and lastly you will have to substitute it into this formula.
Now let's look at how to convert the exponent and mantissa. The exponent in binary is 10000001. When we convert that to the decimal, we get 129. Next, we subtract the bias, which is 1 to 7, to get the actual exponent value. So exponent value equal to 129 minus 1 to 7 equal to 2. This means the exponent part represents 2, or in other words, we later multiply by 2 to the power of 2. Now let's move to the mantissa, the fractional part, which is 0100 0000 0000 0000 0000 0000 in binary. For normalized numbers, there's always an implicit leading one, so it becomes 1.010. We convert this to decimal, we get 1 plus 2 to the power of negative 2, and we got 1.25. So our mantissa value is 1.25. Now we have all 3 parts of the floating point number. Sign equal to 0, meaning the number is positive, exponent equal to 2, and mantissa equal to 1.25. We'll combine this in the next step to find the final value.
My name is Nurul Husna binti Abdul Qadir and my metric number is 2314070. I will present you for the last step. We need to substitute all we have calculated into the formula. Here is the formula. M we have calculated in step 2, E in step 1, and S, which is sign bit, we get it from MSB of given IEE, which is 0. Okay, so S equal to 0. To easily calculate it, instead of we put here is 0, we straight away memorize that if our S equal to 0, thus here it will automatically change into positive 1. In the meanwhile, it will be negative 1 if our MSB of given IEE is 1, and the resultant of our calculation will be negative 5. That's all. Okay, so let us have a quick recap. First of all, we need to separate all of the information given into S, exponent, and M, which we get it from the IEE. Here is our S, here is the exponent, and lastly here is the M. Then we continue with